How's everyone? All right? It's what day is it? Tuesday, isn't it? It's Tuesday. We've had a couple of days to get over the nightmare Sunday. It's been raining today after I can't even remember how long, but it just made it more and more humid. But yeah, certainly the rain was reasonable, so I'm not going to complain. And yeah, we'll go into a lot of things that were said on Sunday. We'll review that very quickly. We're going to go into a couple of exciting transfer news that's kind of come through and things like that. So before I get started and before I get into the chat with my great West Ham family, I just want to share this with you guys. So again, I just kind of want to put out the good things that West Ham fans do, really. Again, it's nothing to do with sponsorship. I'm not getting any money or favors, nothing like that. It's just me trying to help the West Ham family if they're trying to, just promote something, manufacture something, show something, all related to our lovely club, West Ham United. So Kennington Len Studio, obviously, I'm sure all of you must know who he is. I mean, when you look at my cartoon on the channel, that's done from Ken. He's a very experienced animator, done lots of work, including lots of films on YouTube if you want to watch it. So yeah, Google him, sort of go on the internet and stuff like that, and all the stuff. Someone's birthday, get portrait down, or you could buy one of his many sort of hand painted West Ham images, really. So that's Kennington Lounge Studio. Robert Banks, I'm just going to show you something about Robert Banks afterwards, but he's got his own channel. He's a very famous author who brought a couple of books out, Rational Hatred of Forever Luton. I've got a couple of his books, but recently he's done this video series on his YouTube channel called The John Lyle Years, 1974 to 1989. So please follow, please watch that, please support him, please put a comment down. If you say you kind of watching it because of jazz, that'll make me even happier, but you don't have to do that. So I will show some footage of that in a minute. The last is by not all means kind of the E13 events, sporting events and memorabilia, any signed pictures, any events. I think there's one, obviously Academy 74. I think it's in Romford in October. A lot of the 1974-75 team's going to be there. A great chance to meet your idols, get things signed, have a chat, put your questions across. Again, you can find E13 on Twitter and one or two other things, really. So I just wanted to promote those three things, really. And then I want to show you, if I close that down and we go into our normal thing, while I go through the chat, you can sort of, what I'll do in the background, I'll just put that down really in the back. By all means, yeah, go and support Rob and E13 and Kennington Len, really. So let's go through the chat. That's kind of the sales pitch. It's not really sales pitch, but it's kind of, that's out the way, really. Andrew was in there early before me, weren't you, mate? Mate, I'll go into a bit more about, but Sunday was meltdown, wasn't it? Especially by me, mate. Especially by me. 2 mammoth shows in that heat, straight after the game, adrenaline flowing, and it was mad, mate. It was mad. Darren, evening. Yeah, we're all well, mate. Hope you're all right. Hope you're well. We still got to sort that spanner out, admin. I'm going to write it down. Yeah, I've got to sort that out. I've got to work out how to bloody do that, and I might try to have a look while you're on there, mate. Yeah. Hello, Peter. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well, mate. To be fair, I mean, the ones I've covered have kind of, half of them gone through, haven't they? I know Klosic didn't, and Anana didn't, did it? But the other lot got in, didn't they? Cornet got through over the line. Skamaka got through over the line. Things like that, really. So that wasn't too bad, was it? I'm not happy about that, Ryan. You're always on the same wavelength as me, mate. I am not happy about this, mate. But we'll go into it. That's crazy, mate. that's another argument that was obviously, yeah. We got very angry about the weekend, didn't we, Richie? But I hope you're well, mate. Tommy, I'm a bit cooler, but I'm still very annoyed about West Ham, and we're going to go into that in a minute. Obviously, some good news filtering out today and things like that. It's just time's a healer, isn't it, mate? Time's a healer. It's been, a couple of days, isn't it, mate? Right. Got my lineup lined up for that, Peter, later on, the team that I would put out. So I'm gonna show you about that. All great minds think alike, mate. I used to like Mr. Men books. They loads, weren't they? But they're like a... Who's Mr. Bumpy? Look like a seat guy. Do you like me with a little turban around his house, Mr. Bumpy? Is that the one I would be then? Oh mate, that's some memories. I think they actually had the cartoon animation thing as well, isn't it? I mean, my granddad used to have a turban and stuff like that. Not me, nor my dad, but that'd be the closest one, wouldn't it, Mr. Bumpy? Oh mate, you lot are so funny, mate. Moisey's in the corner, the club's in the corner, Sullivan's in the corner. And I don't know why I think it might be me. I'm always used to look positive and think, no, they've learnt their lesson. We're going to make up for one or two things we haven't done in the past. But we find ourselves in a very panicky, similar situation with the last phase of the window left, everyone, isn't it? Yeah, Moisey's old school, isn't he, mate? Old school. Yeah, we'll go into that, mate. We'll go into that again. Yep, nothing's going right at the club, mate. Like I said, expensive food, expensive drink, team struggling, smaller squad in the league, management, ownership. Are they on the same page? Dodgy kits, mate. Dodgy kits. Yeah, let me close that a minute. And we'll go into that, I think. Yeah, we'll go into that soon. But anyway, yeah, please support those three people. Let them know you heard from Jazzy Old Man. That'd be great. Super unlucky. Before we get into that, and also the transfer news, I've reflected on what I was saying at the weekend, and I think I was a little bit harsh on Nottingham Forest. I admit that, and I always will do when I'm wrong. Again, thanks to many Forest fans that watched the show, put your comments in, and all your comments were very well thought out, put out there. There was no swearing, none of that. So I'm grateful for that, right? So yeah, I want to apologise for that. I think, especially what's happening with you guys, mate, is how can I judge Forest? Because yeah, you've started okay. You were kind of attacking, and also you're adding players every other day. So how, I don't know what squad you're going to end up with before, in a couple of weeks' time. I mean, while our program was going on, a lot of you might not realise that Dennis has gone to Forest under the radar. They bought Chet Coyote, our old big boss in midfield. They're about to wrap up the Mopé deal. So, mate, I can't say that Forest are really poor or one of the worst teams, so I will take that back. I think I was a little bit annoyed. What I will stick to, and having watched it, I don't know if you watched the Nottingham Forest Cooper interview. I think it's not in good taste. I think he's a bit of Arteta. He's very stuck up. He doesn't mention West Ham much. He's, oh yeah, we deserve to win. First half, all over them. Didn't mention how many times we've hit the post, missed a penalty. Second half, we deserve to get something at the game. So that's not good for me. Managers do that, and I'll definitely stick by that because I've seen it. And yeah, so Mr. Cooper, you need to be a bit more wise with your words and give a bit more benefit of the doubt to the opposition team. Stuff like that. Really, yeah. Ryan, mate, we're all losing it. We're all losing it. There's so much going on, mate. So much going on. I mean, I don't know what team you're going to put out there. I won't be there. Whoever's there, good luck. Let me know how that goes. The thing what you might do is you might play Cornet, Skamaka starting in that game, and then they're on the bench against Brighton. That'd be something like that, mate. We ain't that quick, Dabs. Hope you're well. You know that, imagine the medicals coming in. And it's only Tuesday, right? I'm not talking about Europa game. And Sunday is Brighton, right? So we've got to get this done by, is it Friday midday? And we're already, the club's giving out these things we hope so, but could be hard. Bloody hell, mate. Get it done. Bring them in. Hi, mate. Crosshammer. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Andrew saying, yeah, that all started to filter through yesterday, didn't it, mate? And I make decisions quick. If the window closes and we bring no number 10 in, which we kind of need, having said that, and again, I know I've been harsh on Ben Rama, but I had to say on what I was watching, right? I was very happy with Ben Rama. Well done. But you've got to keep playing him now. You've got to keep playing him in that role. Don't bring him off. Don't not start him next game. Then bring him out. Then take him out. Put your favourite Lanzini in. Because that'll just kill it all off, right? So I saw something there, which I didn't think I was going to see. And long may that carry on. Benefits all of us. So, but having said that, we do need one more. I don't count Lanzini or people like that. Even Fornals I'm fed up with now. So if the window closes, we get no one in that position, then I say, one player in there. Better than nothing, right? But if we are looking at someone a lot younger, maybe a bit more financially makes more sense, then go for it. But if there's no one else in there and you got a chance of pie A, then go for it. I don't care, mate. I don't care. Yeah, I've got to watch all of them. Sit down properly, mate. Sit down properly. Might get him on the channel if you guys want. He's been on the channel before, Mr. Banksy. It's the bottom bit, isn't it, Dabs? Looks like some paint's been spilt on it. We done had some bit of some meltdown accident or something, mate. Yeah, I was watching some article on that, reading that, Robert. Yeah, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Too many issues, mate. Mr. Krishnan's on. He's becoming a very good regular. Hope you're right, Krishnan. I think you're in India. Did you get your Rakhi done, mate? You know, this is an Indian festival where your cousin sisters sort of tie a little thread on you and you give them a gift once a year. So tell me, Krishnan, in the chat if you've done that, mate. So people from the Indian continent originally will be familiar with that custom. Is that what it was? Listen, talking about that, Pete, I reckon the kids designed our badge. I hate our badge. I can't stand it. It's crap. I love the castle, you know. You've seen the West Ham Irons channel. There's a castle in the middle. I can't live up my castle. Has to be the castle. Did they? I know that they're buying like a whole 2 teams together, aren't they, mate? No, I think it's difficult to say that when you've got people like Lingard, Dennis, Mopé about to join. They're kind of seasoned Premier League professionals that they're mixing up with some youngsters, mate. But yeah, long way to go, isn't it, Ryan? Long way to go, mate. And you saw last night's result. The old Liverpudlians had a bit of a meltdown, didn't they? I like the one we wore against Forest. That's all right, then, mate. That's all right. He looks weird. There's something wrong with his eyes, Cooper. He looks like he's been stung in the eyes, isn't it? Maybe there's some, I don't know, some issue with the way he looks and stuff. Everyone's got to be quicker than Cressy. Dave, I reckon me and you over 1 yard. We'll have some pace for this, wouldn't we? Do you remember Mick Quinn, Coventry, Newcastle, the big boy? He said I was the quickest over 2 yards. You see the size of him. He looked like a darts player, didn't he? Good old days, weren't they? 4-4-2, good old days. Yeah, I like the old Adidas retro kits for me. They're my favourites. I've got the 1981 away, like a good copy. I've got a good copy of the 84 Avco Trust. I've got my favourites probably 83 non-Avco Billy Bonds type. I think we signed Francois Vendelst, Sandy Clark's, 1 or 2 others. 83 when Cotty made his debut. I've got that one again. Very good copy. My issue, again, I'm going to be honest again. My issue is I'll put down a little bit of lockdown weight. And I've got a wedding coming that weekend. I can only just fit into 1 suit. I've worn that twice already. I need to sort it out. I've got so many jeans that are really nice jeans and I just can't get into them, right? But I've managed to find 1 or 2 jeans and 1 suit, which is neutral black. And the wife was like, what are you wearing at the weekend? I'm like, yeah, you should take the mick out of me. I don't know if you guys are lockdown weight, mate. It's hard to shift, isn't it? Allardyce. All right, let's go through some of the news, you naughty lot. Let me see if I wanted to mention anything else. So yeah, Forest, well done. I know I was extra harsh on you guys. When you look at the Forest buying Lingard, Dennis, and Mopé, I think that one's going to come in through. It's 35 million in total. Dennis was about 15-20 million. Mopé's 15 million. I thought it'd be more than that. So that's not bad bit of business, is it? Everyone talking about transfer. I don't care about signing on fees. Just straight transfer fees, 35 million for Mopé, Dennis, and Lingard. Can't knock that, everyone. We can't knock that, mate. Right. Anyway, that's that. Right. Our favourite, Mr. Fabrizio Romano and Darmish. Darmish I haven't looked at yet, but Mr. Romano, who usually says let's go when it's getting close. So this player, Thilo Kehrer, from PSG, is flying in for more discussions and more than likely a medical, everyone, right? And that usually means we've met a lot of the obstacles. And I think West Ham have been taking a mick with a lot of offers they put in for a lot of players, right? It's really shocking what they've been doing. You know, if a club wants 25-30, they've been going in so low, wasting everyone's time, right? And even then, they're lucky because PSG were desperate. That's why this deal is kind of going to be done, right? They wanted 20 million for a long time, But because the window's closing, some big clubs need to get people out the door to meet the financial fair play constraints. They've agreed the deal. I think it's about £10 million that could rise to 15 million. And for someone who's let me just get his stats up for you guys. So he's 25. He's going to be 26 next month. If you look at what I like about him, and all you guys first want to probably ask me, he's all about pace. It's one of his biggest strengths, right? Which makes me very, very happy. He's predominantly shall I say, centre back, but he has also played right back. So if you look at his career, he's played 27 games, 2 goals this season for PSG, or last season, sorry, should I say, 24 games. So it's more than half the games he's played, isn't he, for them, including Champions League and even the season before. So 27 games, 24 games, 27, that's more in the team than not, isn't it? And PSG are a cracking team with big superstars. What's his name? I forgot his name, thinking of bloody Mope again. Mbappe and Icardi and there's a name and all those guys. So listen, he's in good company. 20 caps for Germany, right? 25, 26, very good age. Predominantly centre back. But the good news is, mate, out of all those games, everyone, 164 games as centre back. I don't know if you guys realise, and I'll put the footage on for you in a minute, 164 games centre back, 12 goals, 9 assists, right? 55 games at right back and 51 at defensive midfield, right? The only thing I don't like, and I could be wrong, is that he's right-footed centre back like Zuma, I think, and we need left-footed like Agar, don't we? And Oggy's injured, isn't he? And stuff. We're going to go into that in a minute, by the way. Some serious news on Zuma, wasn't it? That came through the other day. So let me put on some footage for him. Yeah, there you go. You can watch that while we have a chat. Yeah, so for me, I'm okay with it. I wasn't at first. When I first heard, I wasn't happy. Let me put this up for you guys. Look the way I look after you guys. I do everything from make biscuit and cup of tea and all that kind of stuff for you lot, you know. But anyway, for me, I wasn't okay at the beginning, but I'm okay now because I think the 10 million fee up front is nothing these days, right? And West Ham have managed to squeeze another club, shall I say? So 25, very, very fast. Centre back, stroke right back, stroke CDM. Lots of goals, mate, for someone playing back there, right? 12, 15 goals, 10 assists last couple of years. I'll take that, right? I don't think longer term, I don't want to play him with Zuma because they're both right-footed. And I think thinking about it, listen, I ain't no FIFA coach or tactician, but I think that left-footed, right-footed combination, centre-back is a big thing, right? And this ain't going to do that. But if you quickly go back over the Forest game, right? There's not much there I was happy about, right? So Kufal, Krezi, it's a no-no for me. Johnson at that position is a no-no. Fornals, Lanzini, Antonio. So there's so many things wrong, and with so many players short in so many positions, right? We'll have him, right? But how we will use him, could he play right wing back with that pace and ability to score and set up goals, which perhaps PSG have not fully utilised, right? So that's kind of good, isn't it? That's kind of good. And he can help out in centre back, worse situation, right? The other news that came through overnight, everyone, is that they believe there's an issue with Zuma's knee long term, and he suffered 1 or 2 injuries with us, and they think, is that why he hasn't quite looked 100%? I know we focus on some of the other poor areas of the team, but Zuma for me is A1, first-class centre-half, brilliant. But you might have noticed, beginning of sort of towards the end of last season, and what we've seen now, there's not something quite right there, is there, everyone? Let me know in the chat. And they've obviously, I don't know how that news has got out. I think that's quite personal news, but it won't stop him from playing the next game, as far as I know. But there's something there long term. That's why they're panicking. Oggy, I think he's done, a bit like Winston Reid, like I mentioned. So we're in big shit, mate. We're in big shit, right? And listen, they knew about this, right? We amateur pundits been screaming up and down for 2 years about this, right? Bowen, head turn, Arsenal being quiet, all that kind of thing. But that'll come, you know. He's not excited. I wasn't excited to watch that team. So that's what it is. It's a human thing. Start Skamaka, start Cornet, bring 3-4 fast players in, and the excitement, the kind of morale, the motivation will come back into the team, right? But we are we are a little bit behind what we were last year, right? In terms of ability, in terms of how Arsenal, Tottenham, people like that have kind of gone above us a little bit in their signings and their squad, that kind of thing, really. So before I carry on, let me start this again and let's go through the chat and then we'll carry on talking about what we're worried about, really. And I'll have a bit of orange squash. Daniela, how you doing? We're better than Sunday. We're better than Sunday. Yeah, maybe a signing coming in today. So we're better than Sunday. You always find a cousin sister, don't you? You're saving some money, aren't you, mate? Because you've got to give a gift, haven't you? We'll go into that, shall we? We'll go into that soon, Tommy. We'll go into that soon, mate. Vatican I haven't looked at. Let me put that down. Vatican I haven't looked at. To be fair, this Kehrer thing's come out of the blue, isn't it, mate? Scattergun. Lucky that one or two players are available. Yeah, I mean, what relax, Rhino. I mean, I hope you're relaxed. What I was saying is, if the window shuts and we bought no number 10 in, then I would say we should have bought him in. But I'm hoping we're looking at a younger, more financially viable option. Then obviously that guy over Pi. It's all about, are you going to bring someone in or not? Because I'd rather have anyone in than not anyone. That's just the way I am. You know, I'd rather have him in there than not have anyone, right? Me and Ryan agree again. Let me agree again, mate. Agree again. I'll tell you what, mate, Sahil. I'll tell you what. Because we know what Moyes is like. If he doesn't start Benny or takes him off after 50 minutes, it's just not going to be good, mate, is it? There's something wrong with his eyes. They don't look right. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty being rude. He might have a medical issue or an accident, so I apologise for that. But it's just like, you know, when you spray some water in someone's eyes or something like that, it's always like a bit like stinging, isn't he? I don't know, mate. Oh, is he? That's interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, if he come back and, yeah, we'll kind of forgive him, won't we? You know what, football's a fans' short memory, isn't they? Yeah, I mean, I didn't see that one coming. 14 million, not bad, eh? You need to up his scoring rate, though. You make your own luck, Andrew, and it's happening to us too often. And even more, just saying, I knew we weren't going to score. It's been an issue all over pre-season, all over, you know, from before, really. So let me show you something else, all right, before I carry on yapping away. Bloody all these screens like I'm controlling NASA here. Let me show you. Hang on a minute. Where's that gone? This is the form West Ham United since January, right? What I've been jumping up and down about, right? So if you have a look at, December, Burnley, home to. So I'm only going to go for the Premier League, right? I'm not going to go for the cups because that doesn't give you true picture, right? So league, it's been defeat. So draw, lose, win. Okay, 3 wins in a row. Hands up. Then we're still in January though. Lose, win, draw, win, and then lose, win, draw, win, draw, lose, right? And that's from a team that was third in the league, right? So we can see the issue's been happening for a while. To be fair, we were scoring goals, weren't we? Well, 1 at Brighton, 2 at City, 4 at Norwich, but I suppose that anyone can score against Norwich, stuff like that. But I just think the players have just got totally bored with it. I think they're totally bored with the way we play. They're wanting some new players, new ways of playing, things like that. So that's kind of all makes sense, really, yeah. Before I go into Mr. Kehrer, we've already done. Let's go into Mr. Emerson. Let me put some of his images on if I can find anything. Actually, I might get done for that, won't I? Emerson, I might get done. I ain't going to put that on because I don't think he's done much anyway. Let's have a look at his stats, right? Let me go into it. All seasons. Mr. Emerson, citizenship is Italy, but he was born in Brazil, everyone, because Emerson is We've seen one or two players with that surname, haven't we? The Middlesbrough guy, was he Emerson, if I remember, a long time ago? 28. He was 28 2 weeks ago. Left back, 27 caps for Italy. 29 games La Liga. So he was on loan at Lyon. This is where I heard Bowen done really well against him, right? 29 games for Lyon. I don't want this one. I'm not interested in this one. No, I don't see anything in this one. He's 28. No one wants him. He's a third choice of Chelsea. They'll gladly get rid of him. Italy can't really judge these. Italy's not the Italy of today, right? They haven't even qualified for the World Cup, right? Nah, not for me, mate. No, you got to do better than that. Let me know in the chat. I'm not interested in him. I'll take the other boy. I'll take the German boy. Can you imagine David Moyes when they're ordering a pizza at home? Dave, darling, what do you want? Can you imagine he's got the menu and he's taking like an hour and she's like, well, delivery going to shut now. Can you imagine that? And you think he's uncertain when he's picking a pizza? You think he's diligent? Like, can we get one free? Like, look at that one, love. Oh, Dabs, thank you for the breaking news, Dame. No way, 15 million. Are they having a laugh for their third left back? No chance. I'm not happy about this one. Before anyone says anything, I never knocked the Dawson transfer either. I never said anything, right? Because I thought he's a good professional. I knew a lot about him. More importantly, he used to be my football fantasy teams because he's good at set pieces, and I thought he's a great backup, right? And it's unfair. A couple of things. He played far too many games last season. He's a backup, and he's getting old. He's slow, and that's where people are going to have a go at him, right? He's not fair for Dawson to play every game, right? So I felt sorry for him, right? This boy, you got to convince me, mate. You got to convince me. Nah, don't like it. This is real panic buying, mate. Yeah, you tell me about it, Peter, mate. All right, you're going to have a go at me in the chat, right? Worst comes to the worst, right? I do have some proof. Cornet can play left back. He played left back at Lyon before joining Burnley predominantly. I don't know what Burnley saw him. They chucked him up front, right? And it worked. I would do things like that rather than sign an average left back. Because what I've seen in Cornet, all right, he's got good pace, good control, good at going forward, right? It's just a suggestion, short term. Right, is that Mickey take? Oh, God. Oh, sorry, you might be talking about German boy, innit? Yeah, I know, mate, I know. No, not Bailey. No, injury prone. No way. Don't want him in there. No way. That boy he's been injured for season upon season. No. Conor Gallagher, yes, thank you. So check out Conor Gallagher in. Thank you very much. All I remember about Paula was going for that wee doing the marathon. She went into the bush and it lifted her leg up. Paula. She just had to go, didn't she? She just had to go. Look at that. Frankie. Look at Frankie's photo. Top man. We're going to go into that because I'm going to show the formation I think perhaps could work. Again, you can have a go. It's all about each other's sort of what we want to do and stuff. I'm all right. I'm still too humid, mate. Oh, mate, I've been in shorts since January. I'm always hot. I haven't had any run, by the way. I've been clean for 2 days. I'm going to stay that way till the wedding on the Saturday because that's going to be big day for me, mate. Oh, that was a thing, Frankie, wasn't it? We allowed 5 subs, right? So you've seen all the games up to now, all the managers making full use of it. Cornet doesn't come on till the 81 or 85th minute, right? All the changes should have been done at half time, right? I knew we weren't going to score with this, what was going on, right? And this is pathetic. Again, going back to Frankie's point, mate, we've lost Stu Pearce as a coach, 1 or 2 other people. This season's going to be, I think he's peaked, David. I think David's peaked. We need to get someone in young. I'm very envious of Eddie Howe, as you know. Any other young, tactical... I don't like Lampard as a manager before anyone says anything. Gerrard's absolute crap what I've seen of him. Brighton, I just don't like the way Brighton plays still. I'm not sure about them. He's again like a young David Moyes. He's got them playing well. They're hard to beat. I don't see any great one-touch, swift, beautiful football that we all crave, isn't it, mate? I'm not gonna be happy if that one goes through, mate. This guy's bang on average, right? Right. And the thing is, it's wasting money again because haven't got the 25 million to get a proper left back in. You're getting one, but he's still going to be 10, 11 million plus add-ons, plus wages, plus agent fees. This is another Vlasic at Alex Krall nuclear bomb, everyone, waiting to happen, right? It really is, and I don't know whose idea this is, right? And this is just driving me up the wall. All the players David Moyes wants, we ain't got the money for, right? But Sullivan doesn't tell him that. He pretends he's going to go and get them for him, right? And now we're in Sullivan's favourite part of his window, the last 2 weeks, when most of David Moyes' targets are we can't get them, they've gone, and then he turns up like that person in Lord of the Rings, a little elf, like my precious. He's got his little list, my precious list. David, I've got something for you that might interest you. Macca has told her to... No. No, he's smiling, wasn't he? He's smiling. Training, innit? I've lost the bloody comments again. Oh my god, you know what I'm like. Tommy. Why is the same comments coming up and up again? Down there, this is where we were, weren't we? Yeah. Hope Conor Gallagher comes in. Lee, I'm alright. Bit hot, mate. Bit hot. Not happy with the league start, mate. My fancy football team's taking a bit of a hit, mate. I might be on this evening, mate. I might do my first fancy football show. I'm going to do it monthly, yeah? I might watch out for that. I might do it. Show you one of my issues. Yeah, you're right, mate. You're right. No. That Smeagol help you, all right? No. What happened was that news... What you're sort of saying happened last night, but that was all because Sevilla have already about to sign someone else, mate. So we're okay, mate. We're okay. Sosa's another one, is he? We'll have a look, mate. We'll have a look. I never had fried Mars, but my son had. He said it was all right. I don't know. Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's just we've come at a cliff edge, mate, and I hope I'm wrong, but I am. It's such a shame because the season's just started and the whole excitement, the hopes for me, it's all been dashed, mate. I'm just not in a good place at the moment, mate, and I haven't been all throughout pre-season, as you know. I've seen nothing at all, mate. Nothing at all. Kresi's getting sent off Europa. That made me go nuts, mate. Again, then, Peter, if we got no more money left, I'll take him. There might be that minor percentage chance that we can get something out of him for him to renew and rescue his contract. It's his career, sorry. It's all about your current situation, mate. If you're that desperate and you really were telling everyone about... I mean, we have spent a lot of money compared to other people in the summer, but that doesn't count the fact we didn't spend any in the last window, which some clubs bought 20, 30, 40 million, didn't they, mate? That season, I don't know if you remember, Ben. Yeah, I remember that season, mate. A very small squad, lots of games, lots of FA Cup replays, 3-4 games a week towards the end. Very strong players. And they all said, listen, we were only 70, 80% fit at best, and we never thought about not playing. They didn't care what they earned. It goes with it, which I'm not saying that's the right thing to do for your family. You should always care about your finances because a lot of them have suffered after that, and the club really haven't looked after them. But yeah, they all love to play, don't they, mate? Not sure, yeah, not for me, Tommy. No, I'm not sure about him, mate. Right, what I'm going to do now with Mr. Emerson, let's close him down. Let's have a look. So I don't know if you can see that. Let me become a little bit to the corner, about here. About here. There we go. There we go. And Ryan, we'll go to you in a minute, mate. So what I'm thinking is to match Brighton up. I know you shouldn't look at the opposition sometimes. So this is to match Brighton up. Zuma in the middle. And again, this is largely due to what we've got available. And I've cheekily put Kehrer in there as the right-sided centre-back who will equally feel comfortable bringing the ball as a right-back, right? So that's Kehrer on the right. Fab is in goal, as we all know. Zuma's in the middle. Krezi, again, it's just the numbers we've got. I don't want him at left-back. Kufal, for me, I'd rather just take him out for now. Again, it could be over-the-top reaction from me. Cornet pushed up towards the left wing back, left midfielder. Rice protecting the back three. Bowen back to his true right wing position. Souček push further ahead. He needs to finish. He needs to work on his finishing a lot more. Again, I'm pushing Souček up because he's no good next to Rice as a CDM. He's crap. So just stick him up there what he's half good at anyway, which, well, he should have scored, didn't he, at the weekend? Well, that's another story. And I'd really wanted to drop Antonio to the bench, right? But it's just that we haven't got anyone else, so I'd rather put him in there behind Skamaka with Benrahma. I can't drop Benrahma now, right? So again, let me know what you think about that. Let me go into your comments. Hang on. Oh, God, the comments. I'm so bad at catching up. Oh, there we go. There we go. I have considered it CDM, but we are going to... I don't want to put pressure on Downs and Souček as CDMs, and they're going to struggle, mate, aren't they? Nah, Tony, hope you're right, mate. Hope you're right, and hope you're enjoying life after your Arsenal career. But the thing is, I think the form's been on the way down since Christmas. It's been... It hasn't suddenly dawned on us, and I just felt that we've lost the momentum that we had, mate, and we're just not in a good place, Tony. I'm sure you're not that excited about what's going on, the window and the players and the squad, and if this carries on, Tony, the dressing room's going to be lost, mate. There's issues with Zuma, there's issues with Bowen, mentally. Rice, a lot of you must admit, Rice didn't look himself, did he, mate? And this is game 2, and Tony is huffing and puffing, mate. The signs are there, mate. It's not good. It's not good, mate. It's not good. But I will agree with you, Tony, that you got to think about who's coming in. Don't just say Moyes is out. Give me some, because so I'm not sure. So I'll just keep stumped for now. But yeah, if you're gonna say Moyes is out, you got to give me a name as well, isn't it? Who's available, who's makes sense, will come, and that kind of thing, isn't it? So yeah, we've got to consider that as well. Oh, mate, crazy, innit? Crazy. We can't score, Peter. So what they're going to do, Vibe? They're going to, well, I'm just guessing. I think they're going to put loads of people behind the ball. And then we got issues opening people up, haven't we, mate? So you can see it, the writings on the wall, mate. And they nick one, and then we kind of struggle and get a 1-1 draw, mate. I ain't got no one else, Epic. Hope you're all right. I've got no one else, have I? Who else can I put up there? That's the thing. We've got half a squad, haven't we? And I'm not putting him up front, really. I'm putting him kind of behind on the wing. I hope he can be better than that, Are you sure? All right. I just know he's had a couple of really long-term career-threatening injuries, Simon, but I hope you're well, mate. How old is he? We'll have a look in a minute, Bailey. We'll have a look, mate. But Man United, those boys are paid well, aren't they? They're gonna look for a lot of money, right? Oh, mate, I like your picture, mate. Is that what it was, mate? Oh man, listen, mate. If this doesn't make you drink, I don't know what does. Following West Ham, mate. Oh my god. Oh, mate. He doesn't play in the left, Epic, and we don't want to put people in the wrong positions again, do we? We don't want to do that. That's again been a mistake with Ben Johnson and that kind of thing, isn't it, mate? We want to play people in the right positions, don't we? Yeah, Tommy. Tommy's my assistant. Tommy likes it. There's not many other options, mate. It's matching Brighton, right? They play Dunk in the middle. We got Zuma. And then we've got Rice protecting the back three with Bowen, who's very good at defensive duties. Cornet's got a lot of pace and can tackle, like I said. So that's 7 at the back, and they can all tackle, all of them. And then you give Souček, you just tell him, listen, just stay up front, mate. You're better off there. Just try to get your head on the back of something. And then you got Benrahma and Antonio, who, Benrahma looked good, didn't he? Hopefully will carry that good performance on. And Skamaka starts. Don't ask me what the bench is going to look like. There's hardly anyone there, is it, mate? Yeah, just we haven't got no one else, mate. We ain't got no one else. Still a big club, though, Tony. London, 62,000. And the crowd. Yeah, we still can entice a reasonably, an up-and-coming manager, shall I put it that way? Or manager coming to the end of his career like Pellegrini and Allardyce. You're not going to get, perhaps 1 or 2 that are in their prime, isn't it, mate? Yeah, mate, we'll have to drop a few of them, won't we? We haven't got that luxury, have we, mate? Mike, it's panic time, mate. Mike, it's panic time. It's a couple of weeks to go. We need so many. We actually need more players than we all thought. We were like, we only need 4 or 5. We need a lot. We need a lot, don't we? I didn't realise we were going to lose 13, 14 players, everyone. Yeah, I think so, mate. I think so. But let's think about who we want. So let me do a bit of research on that. Yeah, let me do a bit of research on a new manager. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. If you're going to say Moyes out, then you have to come up with an answer on Nah, not Bielsa's an accident, mate. No. He's another Bilic, wasn't he? Like, didn't really care about the back, did he? I mean, Moyes got to be careful. I don't think he's going to get another job, really, like West Ham's anyway. I'm not sure about that. He's the old skeleton left, isn't he, now? He's the old boy, isn't he? One of the old boys left. Yeah, I do. I'm just a typical fan, mate. I want to win every game. Yeah, I'll be up for that. Again, it's not my problem if the board haven't got enough squad. And as far as I know, one of the good things, David Moyes, he has been relatively trying hard for all the cups since he's been there, everyone, unlike Sam, if you remember. So I'm kind of happy with that. It can change quickly, Tony. I'll give you that. It can. We could get a win at Brighton, and we're all kind of chirpy again. Hopefully the German lad comes in next couple of days, and then maybe one more, and they're both done in time to. But Moyes just ain't the type of guy to start. And I say just start and bring him off, not the other way. Don't wait till you're losing and struggling. I don't think it's fair on a signing to bring him into a struggling team or struggling match or struggling half. It doesn't help anyone, right? You bring Skamaka in those 2 games, he's hardly had any service, right? And he's coming off the back of a great season, and the boy's in form, and Moyes is just going to kill it. It's just going to flake that form off him, match by match, right? Till there's nothing left, and then he's going to start him. So I don't know. You got to put your arm around him and stuff like that, and put him in, mate. Put him in, especially after what else have a lot of Antonio and them not been up to. Yeah, Ben, we don't want to keep talking about the same stuff, man. Isolated strikers, people in the wrong positions. Just looks like one way of scoring a goal. Just looks flat, looks boring, looks repetitive. The same team, same formation for 2 years. Other clubs have just moved on with this pressing, quick one-touch, quick counter-attacking football that we want West Ham to play. It's difficult, man. It's difficult, mate. Difficult. Oh, the thing with that, mate, Ryan, is I don't know what to say of him, do I? I can't say out because I haven't seen him play enough. He might go to Watford. He might play a whole season at right back and then looks great. So I can't ever go at him, really. Oh, is it? I didn't think so. Oh, do you reckon? He's played at right back, though, and centre back right side. I thought he's... Not sure, mate. Not sure about that. Because then if Oggy's fit and then Agard is hopefully going to be fit, we're going to end up with too many left-sided players. I don't know, mate. Don't know what's going on. Peter. It's not the dark side, Peter. It's a fun side. Antonio Scamacca up front. The thing with this lineup, Tony, as the game goes on, you've got the players there to change formations, right? If you want to go 4-4-2, you could do it with Cornet, you can do it with Antonio, you could do 4-4-2 roughly. So there's a couple of things you can do. You don't even have to bring on subs, mate, you know? So there's a couple of players can do different things. The only thing is, Ben Rama being like a Joe Cole number 10, these people are hard to fit into the system, right? Because they float around luxury type players, don't they? That's it, usual suspect, mate. That's it, mate. Yeah, you know it, mate. Oh, mate. Simon, how do you remember that, mate? How would anyone remember that? Oh, mate. Not for me, but I'll be happily proved wrong. You're right, Peter. I'll have to have a look at it, mate. I'll have to have a look at it. I think he leaves a lot of gaps at the back. Yeah, I think he's left a lot of gaps at the back. Yeah, so he's trying to bomb forward, but then some of his passing is not quite like it was, Ryan, and yeah, you got to agree, he's not good as that first time when he came, is he? Again, he's that kind of player you wouldn't want to play week in, week out. Great squad player, good squad player. There's players that we're playing every game. I don't think they're good enough to play every game, mate. It is. I used to be right back, and I struggled, mate. It is hard. You're constantly running up and down like an idiot. The ball's going over your head, and you're going that way, then you're going that way, then you're going that way. It is really, really hard, mate. Really hard. No. West Ham going to go for him, mate. They're not going. It's too old. Yep, it does. And so do the players. The way they're thinking, they need picking up, mate. They need picking up. Davey. Yeah, then suddenly Benny plays all right, doesn't he, mate? You can't knock him for Forest game, don't you? Can you? And he has got that in him, but he just doesn't get a clean run of games. And he's lost it with Moyes, isn't he? Right? Yeah, Henry. Look after him then. Look after him, right? Look after him, mate. Oh, gotcha. He's right-footed, though. You're putting him in the wrong position again, aren't you? Yeah, I kind of see what you get, but then I just want people just to find out, are they left-footed, right-footed, and play them in their right position, you know? Because what you find is, especially wingers, if they're playing in the wrong position, instead of naturally flying to the byline and cross it in with their right foot, they kind of have to stop and then bring it onto their right foot. And and the way football is at the moment, you got a split second to get that cross in, get that nick in, get that shot in. You lose it, don't you? Really? That's even more confusing. Why would they play 200 games in the wrong position again? This is getting confusing for me, Epic, now. So maybe he can play anywhere then? Left-footed and right-footed, a bit like Trevor Brooking. Is that what it is, mate? Then we're really getting a decent player for the squad, aren't we? If you can play anywhere in that back 4-5 position, isn't he? Morgan, how you doing? Well, interesting point from Frankie was that when that Forest game seemed to be not going anywhere, why didn't you keep Antonio on, Scamacca up there together and start punting the balls up there, tell Cressy to kind of start launching his missiles, which we haven't seen in a while. Isn't it, mate? It's all about different stuff, isn't it? Ben, the thing with West Ham is every time we think there's something about to happen, it doesn't, does it, for various reasons. And usually it's the club just don't have the ambition or the money to take us forward to the next level. And the same thing happens. Yeah, Rice, Bowen and Zuma will go. And then back to 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and until someone rich buys us, mate. All right, great. Even better than what I thought, mate. Get this boy in then. Get him in, mate. Excellent. We got two excellent football knowledgeable people in there, mate. Great. So shall I let me just have a look at what's kind of breaking news at the moment. Let's have a look. 10 minutes. So Man United are going for someone, we are. We were never in for Dembele. What are they talking about? We were never in for him. Some of these reports, honestly. £25 million ace chooses West Ham over Forest. Who's this? Can't see his face. What's going on here? Great picture. What? Nottingham Forest are after Emerson. Sorry, Forest are after him, but he wants to join West Ham. £30 million bid. What the hell are Forest doing? Weird, isn't it? Yes, I think Kehrer is that's the news we should be focused on. He's here for a medical. Right. So, hang on, we got an update from Fabrizio Romano 10 minutes ago. Hang on, mate. 1 minute. All right. Okay. Sorry, I got that mixed up. German sent them back London. Next hours to undergo medical tests. PSG are interested in signing Abimbe, Eintracht, and there's a set of and then some other deals where people are going to Napoli. So he's setting off a bit of a roller coaster, really. So that one should be done, isn't it? I think. And this is probably just confirming. And this is the other lad, isn't he? The one you guys were on about, Varneken, isn't it? Varneken, 29 years old. Bid's been rejected. Varneken. Shall I look for him on YouTube? And then we can carry on chatting. Let me look for him on YouTube, Varneken. Can't be anyone else with that surname, can it? Is this the guy? Well, he's a goal scorer. I'm getting confused now. Hang on a minute. I'm going to have to go into a couple of other things. Varneken. Let's have a look. What position is he? Because I haven't looked him up. Attacking midfielder, age 29, value 16 million. Belgium, 21 caps, 5 goals. So not really an international player. Interesting. Let me just have a look at something else. Hang on. There we go. All seasons. Bloody hell, we are desperate, aren't we? It's a 29-year-old playing in Belgium and no one else has bothered to pick him up, and he doesn't really play international. That is weird, isn't it? Let me just cut that one down and let me just have a look at something again on YouTube. Varneken. Let me put his stuff up for you guys. Where is he? 3 months ago. Best skills. 2 hours ago. Bloody hell. This channel's well quick, isn't it? This one. Bloody hell, they're on it already. And then we'll get into the chat. Let me just put this on for you guys. Let's see what it's all about. And then we'll have a chat. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense when I had a quick look. I mean, nah, I'm putting that one off. Forget that. No way. He's got like 2 days in those leagues. Forget that, mate. No, I'm not interested in that one. Yeah, forget that one, mate. Forget that one. I think Conor Gallagher would be a great one. Get over the line. Conor Gallagher would be great. That's the one we should wait for. I mean, we've really got to be not on the same terms as Chelsea if we can't get Broja or Conor Gallagher. Listen, Broja ain't getting no time, everyone, right? They played him for 1 minute the weekend, got 5 minutes in the game before. It can't be good for him. It can't be good for Chelsea. I think we're going to get one of them, won't we? Broja or Conor Gallagher, because I think Broja's fairly sensible. He wants the West Ham move, but the worse our season looks, the more you might. I'm not sure about that, mate. I mean, I can understand how you can't see Skamaka and him playing together, right? So that again might make him think, unless he says he's got really good confidence that he can break into it. So I can't see West Ham having. I suppose if he's on loan for a year. He's got nothing to lose, but he might not get that much game time. Conor Gallagher is the one. I'm sure Palace are keeping an eye on that one, right? So I don't know, mate. Let me know what you think. All these scenarios are coming in, aren't they? And let me go back to that. I want to show you something else again, right? I was looking at that transfer market right earlier on this morning, and it's got so much interesting stuff in it. People that contracts are ending, free agents, that kind of thing, you know. Bletty's still out there, apparently. They still reckon Bletty's available. Peter, you remember him? I was too young for that, but I do remember his name, mate, coming up. I think he was in that Anderlecht team in '76 that beat us, mate, wasn't it? No, you think so? Oh, mate, that'll be another one. Oh my God, teams choosing Palace and sort of Forest ahead of us and things like that. Oh, mate, I don't blame you. I mean, I don't know how much David Moyes can influence players, mate. I don't know, mate. It'd probably be that magic phone call from Vieira. No one understood each other, but yeah, come and join, mate. Come and join. Yeah, I can't understand it. Listen, we got some other fish to. We do need another striker, but not like that. Not like that. But maybe they're thinking Cornet can play up front. Yeah. I'd get Conor Gallagher. I think that one is. Yeah, that was very, very important. And left back, right backs. Number 10, isn't it, everyone? Number 10, very important. Not many of them around in the world. Technically split that boy Wolves are signing. Is it Nunes Sporting Lisbon? Fucking hell, 50 million. But then it's because of the agent Mendes. He's come from that academy, the club, so he has to go to Wolves because Wolves own 15% of Mendes, whatever his name is. Yeah, what I've heard, he's a good all-round player, and Sporting Lisbon produced loads of good players down in Benfica, don't you, mate? So that's a bit of a shame, isn't it, everyone? Oh, yeah, you're right, mate. You're right. Johnson, right back. Kehrer, right wing back. Bowen, yeah. Downs left wing back. Nah, I don't think he can do that, can he? No, I'm not sure he can do that, mate. But yeah, it's not ideal at the moment. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah. The story with that is, mate, that we signed him when Sky Money began to come into the game, 92, 93, 94, 95 time at West Ham, and got into the Premier League for the first time. And Harry, my God, that's when the checkbook was just, he loved it. This is when we signed Paulo Futre, aging guy with a knee issue, only played 2-3 games. Florin Radici from Romania looked great in the World Cup. Marco Bugos came the season before that, I think, from Holland. They never saw him play. I think Harry said he saw some video footage on a VHS tape, and he used to live in a caravan. He had 1 or 2 games. United one, I think there's famous footage. He tries to snap one of the Nevilles in half, and dreadful, mate. Absolute dreadful. But there's a couple to match that. I mean, I think there's that Savio. That was, I don't know what the hell that was about. Some Italian origin player who didn't do anything. Is a large fee, largely agent fueled. Italian general manager then with Zoe. Oh, that was dodgy, mate. That was weird, mate. Yeah, I don't know, mate. Chelsea should focus to buy him. Youngsters, they absolutely murdered Spurs and ended up 2-2, which I was fuming about. So I think I didn't mention how much I hate Tottenham. So when Tottenham equalised 97 minute, I knew they were going to do it. It's such a crap goal even to look at. No one is. They're giving it to Kane. He doesn't even know how it went in. And I'll scream the house down. I can't stand him. Yeah, I'll take a lot of them in, Tommy. There's no time to think. Just bring them in, mate. Pile them in, mate. Pile them in. Listen, Rice is going next season, so maybe we can sign him permanently then, mate. They're brilliant, mate. Great scouts. Got that Hull boy, didn't they? He looks good. 17, 18, 19 million. Good fee. Signed another couple. Good start to the season. Good victory over the weekend. They're the ones who obviously looked and scouted Mopay first. What's his name? I can forget his name. You know, the one up front. Oh, mate, I'm terrible with names today. Ben Rama. What's that Brentford striker? I've totally lost the name. If you did that Upton Park, you'd be a statue of him outside, mate. Yeah, I agree with all that, mate. Yep. Crazy has to go. Antonio, yep. And come on, last 20 minutes. Fornals, definitely. Johnson, definitely. Areola is the one I'm worried about. I think Moyes is going to shoot his confidence. I think he's going to mess that player up, mate. Souček needs to pick a corner when he's shooting or heading, mate, and it goes in instead of tamely heading it straight at the goalkeeper 3 times. And Kehrer, mate, definitely. We're desperate, Tommy. We're desperate, mate. Again, I'd rather have him in whatever capacity than no one in. That is a situation we're looking at, everyone. That is a situation we're looking at. Happy birthday, Steve. Happy birthday, Grandad Steve. Hope you're well, mate. And let me know when Grandad Steve, when his best time was at West Ham, what he remembers. Was it the Bobby Moore time? Was it the 65, 64 cup-winning teams? Was it a bit of Pop Robson? Was it a bit of Clyde Best, Billy Bonds? Was it Billy Jennings, Tommy Taylor, Alan Taylor, Mervyn Day? Was it a bit of when Devonshire came and Brooklyn obviously was always there, and then Phil Parkes, Ray Stewart, Alvin Martin, Pearson, Crossy, Cotty, and then you had Pike, McAvenny, Dixie in my time, Martin Allen, Ian Bishop, Trevor Morley. I don't really remember much after that. I remember more of it when I was kind of at school, at college, at uni, and I was really into it, mate. But happy birthday, Grandad. Happy birthday, mate. Grandad Steve. That's the main, mate. Tony. And penalties is an issue, isn't it, everyone? Penalties. Give it to Bowen. Give it to Ben Rama. Bowen's got a good shot on him, hasn't he? But he always hits the post, doesn't he? Oh, mate. Oh, a lot of love in there for Grandad. A lot of love in there, mate. A lot of love. Oh, mate. Oh, you're driving me mad. You're going to drive me mad. Can you see how, even in this show, like we've been live for an hour, my mind and your mind is gone in how many directions, right? And my head is on fire. And I'm a pretty calm guy. I never get stressed. Pretty cool. Handle a lot of pressure. Can you see now? Especially after the Forest game. My head's gone there. It's gone there. It's gone there. It's gone all the way around there. And we talked about so many sort of possible solutions, issues, problems. That could happen. That might happen. And then the Zuma news last night out of the blue that he's got a dodgy knee that we don't know could go at any time most of the times. Bowen's head, Arsenal, that come out of the blue at the weekend. Rice, there's something wrong. He doesn't look right. Mate, I've got a headache now. Crazy, innit, mate? Crazy. Peter's got it all sorted, mate. But yeah, we're going to call it. We're going to close down in 5 minutes. So let me know in the chat your final questions. Do you want to talk about Rice penalty? Do you want to talk about anything else? I think we covered a lot of things. Or shall I show you the West Ham kit, everyone, before we close down? Where's this lovely kit? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. What the hell is that? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. And this is what Thames Valley Ironworks dedication, is it? Is that what they wore back in the day, is it? I can't see anyone buying that. That looks weird. Danny Dyer. Agree, mate. Naughty Hardy, naughty. I'm not good at colours, mate. I can see. Is it orange, bit of yellow? I don't know what it is, mate. It's like maybe someone's kid's done something, isn't it? I'm going to sneeze in the meantime. It's that bad. Oh god, I've got one more. You know me, I do a hat trick normally. It is weird, isn't it, mate? I think they've had white kits around, haven't they? I've got the 81. Do you remember a couple of years ago, or last year? Do you remember that one with the hammers on the back? What is that about? What is that about, mate? What is going on with that, mate? What is going on? Yeah, what I'm hearing about that, I don't know if you remember me waffling on last couple of shows ago, is that he wanted to come to West Ham above Everton, but our good old granddad David Moyes, being old school, being so honest with players, tells him you're not going to start. Whereas Lampard manipulates him and tells him you're going to start, and you lose the player. And Lampard could be sacked in November, right? And we've lost a great player, especially after, I think, what Martinez said. But let's just keep an eye on how he does. Obviously, the more better he does, the more it's going to be a dagger to us. So that's what I'm hearing, mate. That good old David Moyes doesn't know how to bring a player in over the line. How the hell you cannot I say it again. How can you, that relationship you had with Lingard, how can you let a club like, how can you not sign for West Ham? Alarm bells are ringing, mate. Alarm bells are ringing, right? Not far off, mate. Oh, is it? Fair enough, mate. Don't buy it yet because it's what, £65, isn't it, Hardy? Wait till March, April. £25, isn't it? Yeah, £25. Listen, it's not the most unbelievable statement, is it, mate? Yeah, can't knock that, can we? Yeah. I mean, listen, they're two very good players, good ages. Yeah, makes sense to me, mate. Gallagher would come in for Rice a little bit. Broja, we'll see how that loan deal, if it happens, how he goes. Because listen, it's great competition. Skamaka might not like it, but if Broja just comes in for one game and suddenly outdoes him, then we've got a nice little issue there, haven't we, mate? A nice little issue there. Yeah, but Alex last saying got to think about who's coming in, mate, isn't it? And I haven't got an answer. I haven't got an answer, mate. So you got, yeah. When I have an answer, then I'll start jumping up and down, mate. Yeah. Enzo would take Broja, Gallagher, 30 million. Because I think Deck's value is about 75 now, mate, with what's happening in the market and most of the other teams. I think Liverpool are lining up Bellingham next couple of windows. City, I think they've got someone, haven't they? Yeah, they're Leeds boy, haven't they? They've got Liam. Yeah, I don't think there's not that many doors open for him. 75, Chelsea. And a nice sell-on clause if it ever happens. Yeah, he reinvested like Leeds done, innit, mate? I don't know how many of you would have sold him in this window, mate. Let me know. Get in there. Brilliant. That's not bad, mate. I like the one we wore against Forest. I like that. I thought he was all right. I thought he was all action hero, a lot of assists, a lot of goals. Yeah, it's just a lot of things, isn't it, mate, going on to people. Yeah, a lot of issues around people. All right, mate. Yeah, nice. Intelligent response from Hardy as always. Yeah, let's see how it goes, mate. Let's see how it goes. But Yeah, let's see how the season goes, mate. Yeah. Oh. Is that what you meant, mate? But yeah, let's follow that deal. I think hopefully it'll be going in the right direction, like it looks to. But you never know with the West Ham drama. Hopefully, the boy's shown to be a West Ham player by tomorrow midday, and then he's registered. But if this drags into Thursday and we ain't got no one starting, if Cornet, Skamaka, and one or two signings don't start in that team against Brighton, mate, because I ain't going to that game, right? But the people that go there, I feel sorry for you as well, right? It's not good. And then I don't know what I'm going to do on the show, yeah? I don't know what, because, I was pretty bad at the weekend. Yeah, 2 goals he got, didn't he, mate? 2 goals he got there, mate. But I'm going to call it quits. It's been 1 hour 12. You have been brilliant as usual. We're racing towards 1,000 subs. Is it there? Yeah. So about 830, 840. We are racing, mate. And when I hit 1K, mate, YouTube's going to send me a helicopter, new house, couple of Mercedes, Porsche. Then we'll all share it together, eh? All share it. West Ham's fastest growing channel out there, mate. We're making a big channel stand up, sit up, and take notice, right? We're going to take this channel forward, right? We're going to be honest views, interesting views, no holding back, powered by rum and you guys in the chat, right? All the shows are going to be live. We're going to interact with you as usual. We're going to do loads of stuff, mate, yeah? And largely helped by the Three Musketeers, me, Frankie, and Matt, mate. We are going to take this channel even higher with your help, mate. So God bless you all. Have a great, great day. Keep looking on your phones, and then let's get on Twitter and have a good argument, yeah? But take care anyway. Take care.